Higurashi When They Cry. As we get closer to the season finale, it's getting crazier. Let's just jump into it. As we left off last episode, Satoko is about to ruin Rika's life. We'll see how long this battle is going to go for. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I honestly thought Keiichi was the main character, but it seems like it's really just Rika and Satoko. They're like the main ones the whole series. I mean, it makes sense, right? Rika and Satoko are both going through loops. Guessing that's how she won last time, right? She was going through the loop. We just didn't know, because I believe she did the same thing when we saw this like 10 episodes ago. That snapping thing, all the loops that she's going through. You only knew, if you only knew what she was. She crazy! Surprised Rika doesn't suspect there's some loop thing going on, right? You would think she would have an idea. I don't know, Satoko. I don't know. Rika is very strong. She went through 100 years worth of loops and deaths. Still didn't give up. I don't think you're gonna be able to break her. I don't even know how to say that. Ayua? Yua? The flying F? Ewa. Ewa. Thought it was feathering. Oh, there we go. I was wondering myself what was going on. We know Keiichi at a certain times, he had the same problem. So we're about to get answers to this side that I just don't know. How can other characters remember? Interesting. Let's see. Okay, so it's like the memories are just leaking through because it's too powerful, I guess. I mean, it's not the best explanation, but it makes sense. It's cool. No big deal. You thinking about her brother be using this ability as well? That's my only guess as to what she was asking that question. Oh, damn. So she was talking about the uncle. Satoko was talking about the uncle. So is he looping too? He is getting messed up. Oh yeah, he's looping. He's looping through again. Oh no. What is he gonna do with that power? Probably not something good, I don't think. He's taking way too many pills. Oh, that... Oh, I thought he died again. I'm like, yo, he just keeps dying every time he just comes back. I don't know why they're trying to show us a little bit of him, like what he does. Like, we know the way he treated Satoko. I don't really care about him. I wish he would die over so many, for hundreds of years. It would be nice. I don't know if they're trying to do like a little redemption arc for him. What is he doing? What is the whole purpose of this? Really confused by it. It obviously has something to do with Satoko. Here we go. Look at how traumatized she is. She has that crazy look. Trying to be nice now? Maybe going through the loops. Like a new man, I'm guessing. I don't think that's gonna fix it though. How scared she is. I feel bad for her. I feel like she said that out of fear, not because she wanted to. Like, I'm sure she doesn't want anything to do with him. 100%. Choco donuts. They look good, you know what I mean? They look good. I would eat them. I wonder if she's having second thoughts now, right? Because I'm guessing that Satoko is the one that's going through loops. And maybe she's, you know, this is like the perfect world for her where she gets to have a family. But I don't think so. Oh, Satoko, she's brave. Huh. Yo, the uncle. He's coming through. Oh, okay. You know, he's getting jumped. I'm still not gonna forgive him, right? Because he did put Satoko through a lot. I'm guessing they're trying to redeem him in some way. Maybe he's gonna be the reason why Satoko just lets Rika do whatever she wants. She'll live happily with her family. Nah, man, you got destroyed. I have a feeling we are about to learn something. Going to change the whole game. Okay, I thought they were gonna lie, but it seems like everybody was telling the truth. Like it. So it seems like this loop is kind of fixing Satoko's relationship with her uncle. I don't know if I'm ready to forgive him though. I don't like people that abuse kids. That's messed up, you know. So Satoko is gonna realize that he's also going through loops, or at the very least remembering what happens in those loops. So now we know the death that really affected him. Dying alone, his body just rotting away. That sucks. I know this has happened before. I know in Japan and probably in every part of the world, some people just don't have family members to check on them. And it's very sad. It's very sad. Wonder if Satoko is willing to forgive him. Like, it's hard to fix a relationship like this, right? Where the adult is abusing the kid, you know, hurting them and stuff like that. I don't think the kid would ever trust that adult ever again. But it seems like Satoko is giving it a thought. Could you imagine if she just turns around and starts stabbing him? I mean, you just never know, right? What if this is what essentially just makes Satoko give up on Rika? Just let her live. See? That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Look at how scared she is. There's no way to fix that. At the very least, he understands he messed up. Right? At the very least. Interesting. I like that. I like what they're doing. Episode 23 of Higurashi was definitely something I did not expect. Especially since we had that huge cliffhanger of Satoko vowing to make Rika stay in Hinamizawa. And it didn't matter at what cost, right? We saw Satoko kill herself many times. She actually watched all 100 years of Rika going through her loops so she can learn as much as possible to find the best way to make Rika stay in Hinamizawa. So honestly, I thought Satoko was going to go after Rika and kill her, like, you know, I don't know how many times over, or whatever her plan was. I mean, her look was very sinister at the end of the episode. And, you know, coming into this episode and we're trying to get a redemption arc for her uncle was really unexpected. Now, I really do hate her uncle for all the abuse that he put on Satoko. It was definitely messed up. And we see in this episode just how afraid Satoko still is of her uncle. I mean, whenever he extended his arm to her, she like freaked out. And of course, she has the right to do so. I mean, she has PTSD. She's a kid. She's being abused. Definitely a messed up situation. So I don't think a redemption arc for her uncle was a good thing, right? Because honestly, I really want the dude to suffer for everything that he did to Satoko. Now, the thing is, this whole scenario that's going on right now, I believe might actually fix Satoko and might actually give her a goal for her to stay in Hinamizawa with her family, her uncle, and her brother. She probably knows where her brother is, right? Inside of the little clinic. So that might be her new goal after this. She might actually give up on Rika and actually just let Rika go do her own thing. I don't see why Satoko and Rika have to be together, right? The only thing that I can maybe be worried about is the goddess. I believe they gave her a name this episode. Her name was supposed to be, what is it? Eao? I don't know. It was very hard to say. It was an unexpected name. I honestly thought it was Feathering. But if Satoko gives up on making Rika suffer and you know, her goal to make Rika stay in Hinamizawa, What if she in turn gets cursed and everybody that's affected by the Hinamizawa curse starts coming after her, and Satoko ends up being stuck in a loop where she can't find the happiness that she wants? That could potentially happen, right? When you're dealing with that goddess, it seems like she just wants to have fun and she doesn't even care about human lives, right? She's just willing to watch everybody suffer. As long as she's having fun, she don't really care. So honestly, if Satoko gives up going after Rika and just decide to settle down and have time with her family and make up with her uncle, that goddess might actually get mad and curse Satoko just how Rika was cursed whenever she was initially trying to leave Hinamizawa. I did not expect this episode. I believe we have one more episode to go. So honestly, I don't expect anything crazy to happen. I believe all the storylines are going to be closed out. We might get a happy ending with Satoko and her family. Who knows at this point? I thought it was going to be very, very dark this episode, but we did not get that. So we got the season finale coming up next week, I believe, because it is only 24 episodes. Let me know in the comments if that's the correct amount of episodes, but I do think it's 24, but we'll see. Overall, okay episode, not what I expected. Can't wait for the season finale. I'm sure we're going to have some big events, or at the very least, we're going to close out all the storylines and we're going to get a happy ending. Who knows where this one is going to end? For all we know, all the characters are going to die and it's going to be a tragic ending. But let me know in the comments what you thought of this episode. And like always, make sure to like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode.